Hey, what's going on YouTube? RMO25 here bringing you another Pokemon Showdown UU battle. I will be using the same time that I was using on my last video. And I'm on the right side, on my opponent's side. He's got an Ace-Elf. I have never seen an Ace-Elf. I know it has access to Fire Blast, Flamethrower, and it can explode in my face. That is everything I know. Most likely Steel Rocks, Defog, Empoleon, Assault Vest, Electros, which is, by the way, very annoying. And I have to be careful about the Mienshao if that thing is Scarf. Out of that, Roserade will be annoying because I really don't have anything that really wants to take hits from Roserade. And I really don't see that Rotom hit as a threat. Anyway, guys, let's go and check the battle. I thought that my opponent will lead with Ace-Elf, so it was the perfect time to go into Mew. I really did not know what this guy was trying to do because, as I told you, I've never seen an Ace-Elf before. He goes for the U-turn, I go for my rocks. That is great because we like rocks. I go for a knockoff into this Empoleon, there goes those leftovers, and I really thought that this guy will try to go for the rocks right away, but no, he goes for the Scald. That really caught me in, well, I really was not expecting that. Anyway, he finally goes for Defog, which means most likely he will try to go for his rocks, but since I have a trainer, he will try to switch out. But no, again he tries to go for a Skull, so now I'm thinking that okay, maybe he does not have rocks, and I'm only worrying for something that is not even there. I go for another Horn Leech, he goes into his Rotom, so I have to go into my Gastrodon, and I don't know why he did this, but he gave me Choice Specs. That's good, because I have Skull into my Gastrodon, and that is a dead Empoleon, which means no rocks for you, my friend. No rocks for you. Well, I mean, no rocks for me coming from you. That's it. Here comes the obvious Roserade, and I really don't know if to go into my Trevenant or not. Good for me, I did not, because Trevenant will not have appreciated that Rotom. He takes it quite well. And now, obviously, that Roserade has to get out. I go for a safe overheat because nothing on my opponent's team will really take an overheat that well, except that I forgot about Assault Vest on these Electros. So he goes for the U-turn to try to get switch advantage. I should have stayed right there. I don't know what I was fearing. Anyway, right here I let my Heracross go to sleep. But maybe I should have gone into my Starmie, that way I could have done something. Anyway, here comes the Rotom again. I go into my own Rotom, and this is Rotom, the fight of the microwaves. Right here I win the Speed Tide, which I really did not want to happen. I wanted to lose that Speed Tide so I could get switch advantage. That is not the case. So I decided to go into my Gastrodon expecting the obvious ball switch, and right there I thought that he will switch out because he gave me Choice Specs. So that was that was a very good move of my opponent, because now I'm forced to switch out because of course Ace-Elf gets Levitate and I will be doing nothing. Right there I really, again, I have no idea what this Ace-Elf does. So I will stay right there, take that Send hit, but that was a lot of damage. I thought that he will try to get rid of my Rotom, and the only thing I want is a free switch into my Mew so I can get my Stealrocks back again, because as you can see my opponent plays switching a lot. So right there I said okay, let's go back into my Gastron. That is the best thing I have to take on that Rotom, and this will allow me finally to get my free switch into my Mew. Right here it was, okay, take this Gastrodon away, take it, it's all yours. I just need a free switch into my Mew so I can get my rocks up, and that is what gives me this turn. Now I finally get the rocks up, which is great because this Rotom cannot go in and out as he plays. And I go for a knockoff, so that means no leftovers for you, my friend, and that is good. He goes for the ball switch back into his Mienshao, which I found a bit odd. But at the moment I did not think about either fake out or U-turn. Too good that I didn't want to go into my Trevenant. because he will get switch advantage. Right now my Mew was really not that useful, and right here I make a stupid play. I thought that my Heracross was awake. That's not the case, and now my Assault Vest is gone, which is not a good idea. Anyway, here comes a Drain Punch. I was not expecting Drain Punch on Electros. I have never seen that before. So I decide to switch out. No, I go for the Pain Split and I get a little HP back. My opponent has no leftover, so that makes me think that he will go for a trick that will allow me to go for an overhit, and that will be doing a lot of damage, which means that this Rotom cannot go again in and out a lot. And here right now my opponent ball switch, that is a weird move, and he goes into his Electros. I had no reason to switch out, so I go for another overhit, which will be doing nothing. So right now I go for the Will-O-Wisp. I hit the Will-O-Wisp, which is good. That's really good. And right there, I don't know why he went for the knockoff. He had already knocked off my item. So in the end, that knockoff did nothing. I'm able to get rid of that Electros. That is good. And here comes the Mienshao. I did not know if he was going to go for the high jump kick. I didn't want to risk it because I wanted my Trevenant with good health. Right there, I had no reason to go for Will-O-Wisp. To be honest, right there, what I needed was to get that HP back. I go for Hollow Leech, and my opponent does not appreciate that. He decides to sack his Rotom. That is great for me because that means my Trevenant does not have a barrier right now. I can go easily for grass moves, and I'm completely okay. And I can now even go for Will-O-Wisp, and that will be completely okay. In the end, he goes for the Flamethrower, thinking that maybe that will take out my Trevenant with that Ace of. That is not the case, and now he goes into his Roserade. And right here, I really have no reason to keep my Trevenant. He already did what he needed to. And that will give me a free switch into my Starmie, which is, to be honest, what I need. Because right now, I know that Mienshao is not Scarf, so Starmie will be able to outspeed both of his Pokemon and hit both of them with super effective damage with that Psychic, and that will be the game 2-0 in my favor against ZestyKiwi. It was a very interesting game. I had to do some strategic fodders here and there in order to get the battle, because this guy loves to ball turn. Oh my god, I have not seen such a ball turning team in a long while. Anyway guys, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to see more content. Thank you all for watching, and as always, I will see you all next time.